Hey everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and dungeon master of the Dungeons Company. Welcome to my Let's Play series where I live stream video games, currently twice a week on Mondays and Fridays. Happy Friday! This is episode number 2 of my Legend of Keepers Let's Play series. Game code has been provided by Home Run PR. If you enjoy my videos, consider supporting me via patreon.com/Rogue Watson. Today is session 1 day of our upcoming D&D campaign. Tonight, also, I'm very nervous about that, despite having done this for years. Session 1's like the first day of school. Although I guess Session 0 kind of was. But I don't know. Session 1 still important.
Torture? It's a passion.
Okay, so last time on the stream, we beat first area, I guess. I guess it's set up like a campaign. All missions with this master. Okay. We've got several of these missions we complete, and then presumably maybe we'll unlock the other bosses. And it looks like this mission uses different troops. Demonic creatures. So I got beasts and demons. So last time I think I had beasts and undead. Different traps too, okay. And we unlocked a balance. I have to sneeze, excuse me. Nailed that mute button this time. Alright, so what do I have? When a hero is defeated by a monster, grants 10 or 20% chance of the group of monsters gain Enraged. It's not a great percent chance, but that would be a wonderful thing to do, is to proc Enraged. Enraged is a 30% boost to all of their stuff. Intimidation deals more, which Intimidation I think is his ability. Can I look at your abilities? Can't. Really? I can't look at your stuff? Okay. Station maybe? Oh, that allows me to play with. Interesting. Is it difficulty? Okay. Well, I think Intimidation is one of his spells he gets to use. Grants the Master 50 to 100% chance to get enraged each time he takes damage. So, in the first run, only like one group actually even made it to him. But I don't know how much harder this next scenario is. Each time my monster is defeated, grants 10 to 20% chance the Master gains Shell. I guess I should look at what the further ones give me, too. Each monster in the garrison, chance to gain 1 additional motivation back after a dungeon. Training price of monsters reduced. Adds a skeleton dog to the starting monsters. Adds a vampire to the starting monsters. All seem good. Paralyzed with traps which deal morale. Terrify with monsters attacks which deal morale. Whip damage. Morning Whip is a good one. Life. Damage up by the master to heroes effective defeating. Master gains +10 to all resistances. Each monster is defeated. The master gains enraged. Taken by the master reduced by 10% for each hero. I don't know, I like this right tree the best. Okay, so you have to fully do it before you unlock the next one. Motivation back after it. Let's reduce the training, because training is something we're definitely going to be doing. 10%. Okay, so we'll start this round 2. I don't know if we'll make it through the whole thing in one stream, because the last one lasted like almost 2 hours.
Let's get to work.
Plan on streaming that long on Fridays. So, we're going to start off, probably week 1 is always just a dungeon crawl. You can either go straight up the easy one or the harder one. Who do I even have? Starting crew is a goblin, which, from what I recall, are complete shit. They die really quickly, they've got no life. What is it, a gnoll? Yeah, a gnoll. Works well if the target is poisoned. You can apply poison to the front. And a flame eater. Can I look at you? Oops, I guess I can't. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. Swap rooms did, okay. Fire damage to everybody, add 2 stacks to the penalty with the most stacks applied to the target. Damage increased by 5% per stack of penalty applied to heroes. Okay. Can eventually deal pretty good fire damage to everybody. Deal damage, oh, I remember you. Orcs weren't that exciting either. Succubus, you're a new one. Deals fire damage to the front and poison to the front. Yeah, I should put you with the null then, get everybody that poison stacked on there. So maybe if I replace you and you. Oh boy, you do nothing but morale damage. Well, nature and morale. Penalty. You both work with penalties. Yeah, we'll keep you together. That being said, I'm gonna start off with the easy one because I don't really trust how good my monsters are right now. Not seen them in action. Got new traps. Let's see, we've got trap, monsters, spell, monsters, trap. Apply poison to everybody, which would be good for the starting room. Fire damage to the back. Or ice damage. Man, I'm gonna miss that enraged trap then. That's frostbite. Ice damage to everybody. Ice damage would be good. Let's start off with the poison though. Let's try to poison that guy. Oh, that's a cool looking trap. Let's see. I think I need to adjust my webcam slightly some more. Make it a little bit smaller just so you can see. Or do we care? I had that problem where you couldn't see the life bar and stuff. I have to make it real tiny to be able to see that. Look like this. I still can't really see. Oh well. I might adjust it because it's more important you see the life when they're active, but we'll see where it lands. We'll put it in the upper corner, but that's kind of weird. Alright, so poison trap there. So you guys can do your stuff whenever. Alright, so you do poison to the front. Nature damage. None of you have good nature resistance. You deal nature damage to everybody. You do fire damage to the back and can't be affected by poison. Well, so we're going to put the succubus in the back. Got the best fire resistance, even though you're going to take good damage. Who's got the best nature then? I guess you in the front. Alright, second group of monsters. Same thing, nature resistance in the front. It's gonna be you. Do we have fire resistance in the back? That guy's cool looking. Final trap. Ah, you've got good fire resistance. Yeah, let's do the planar portal.
They're to die.
Okay, you can see their health bar now. I'm satisfied with this. Skinnier webcam. Alright, so if we can poison dude in the front, then my Noel will be better, although he doesn't go till super poison. Oh god, fuck! That's what that nature resistance gives you. Stupid goblins, they're so weak. At 50 hit points sucks. Painful. Alright, so you could do fire damage to the front. Would be good. Nature damage, which is already poisoned. I'm actually gonna do the fire. Oh, it is fire to everybody. Okay. Alright, so you can do this, and you should get Shell. He is poisoned. Excellent. Reduced. Oh my god. Poison's still gonna kill you. 30 damage? Or the rats will kill it. Yep. Jesus. I'm glad I didn't do the harder one. Okay. Wow, that was cool. Death animation. Couldn't even kill one of them. Enraged would probably be the best thing, although being able to kill that one guy is handy. He does, he's got a nasty poison, 20 nature damage. Yeah, let's just kill him. Good use. The other bard's literally wearing like a jester hat. Alright, so in this case, we can either deal your shit to the front or the back. That guy is now gonna dodge. Front guy's a lot less health. Work on morale. Nice, this guy with evil pipes. It's Bard versus Bard. Fuck. That one hero DPS that they have in every party just fucking destroys me every time. Or the backline guy is gonna get one attack off. Oh man, the animations are so cool. He like did that into the ground and it came up. That's awesome. Oh boy, I don't want to work on morale. I don't even think we're gonna kill either of these guys here. 15 is just not a lot. Two stacks from all penalties applied. So the bad thing is you're spreading debuffs. Is that what penalties means? And I'm not putting any debuffs on the enemy. Destroy my fire guy, you bastard. He just melts. Oh boy. Trying to hit their morale. I don't know how much morale damage the boss can do. You can do morale damage to the front, that's about it. Doesn't. Okay. But if they're bleeding, that. Okay, let's do the physical then. You just yell. Fuck you, Jester! Satyr. God, they're all gonna die. Not make much headway. Well, I guess he's in there. I guess Orc does have a lot of life, that's the thing. He doesn't do much damage, but he is kind of a tanky boy, I say as he gets fucking murdered. Okay. Portal, some ice damage.
Congrats! You've come right on time to your funeral!
Here you go, boss man. Aww. Will he die from the... Quiet. Interesting. Frostbite works like poison. Alright, so that, he'll dodge that attack. Yeah. He'll die from that, and then we have to deal with him. Thankfully, there seems to be a lot of ways for the Master to heal, so it really doesn't matter too much if I take a bit of damage. Unless you can kind of fall back on that. Oh, the ghost is considered a demon? I thought that was undead. Alright, we liked Boreman last time. Boreman was good. He could break the shit out of armor, and he was really good against physical attacks. And his ability to stun was very handy. Possessed armor does damage and morale. Applies terrified if the target's armor is negative. Well, that would go great with Boarman. Also pretty tanky, 110 life. I'm not sure what the fist and the up arrow means. Our stats. I think I used you before, Ghost. You do either morale damage, a lot of morale damage, air damage, which then does morale damage. This guy's really good at throwing the debuffs in there. With possessed armor, sounds cool. One I haven't used before too. Seduced by the new one. Everybody lost motivation, because they all got their asses kicked. If I wanted to, I could throw one of them in the garrison, but I think we're okay for now. Oh, Robert the possessed armor. But what I want to do is combine you with the ones that apply all the debuffs, I think. So I'm going to put you in this room. Alright, merchant, we can buy a monster or trap. Probably a good idea. Collectors. Drink blood, so maybe turn blood into money. And let's look at the merchant. I'm going to probably purchase a new person or trained rats. Time Watcher. Holy shit. Sajul. Not very tanky at all. He's only 60% health. Does it tell you? Okay, power. There we go. Determines damage and morale. Oh, speed. How fast they are. Okay. Jesus, so he is very fast, so it's good to know. So Time Watcher will most likely go early. Air damage and morale applies slowed. Ricochets to the hero positioned behind the target if the target is slower than the Time Watcher. Okay. You can potentially put slowed on all the enemies. Or deal air damage to everybody. And deal 10% of the target's current morale. The target is slower than the Time Watcher. I don't know how fast heroes are, but 80 seems pretty fucking fast. I mean, the boar is only a... Dude, we can actually buy both these guys. We've got money. I'm gonna buy Time Watcher and Boar Man. Fuck it. I shall leave the rats, though. I've already got a poison thing. Okay, so, knowing that information, Time Watcher. Succubus is similarly fast. So we want everybody that can do debuffs. This team. Maybe we want to swap the rooms then. I want to try to apply a bunch of debuffs early. Be interesting. I wonder what the strategy there is. Covering up kind of the tooltips, aren't I? There's a lot of strategy involved in this. Let me make sure I've got people with enough health, though. Which Robert's got a good amount of health as the possessed armor. Front guys also do a good chunk. What if we swap the rooms? Do this goblin like he doesn't exist, because goblins suck. Poison damage and fire damage. Target's armor is positive. It would actually not go well with Boarman. What if we put Boarman here? Enough tanky boys. Maybe put Orc here. Roll with that for a hot second. Alright, Alchemist. Don't need to transmute, so let's do the event. They're usually always good, yeah. Placed a bet on a boar racing game during lunch break. The one you chose finished first, and you won the jackpot. You can also use your winnings to throw a party for your employees, +1 motivation for all available monsters. Boy, 300 gold is a hell of a payout, though. Everybody's doing fine. I'm thinking we keep the money. That's a hell of a payout. And we're about to spend that money. Employee, opportunity to summon your employees to intensive training course, which is good. They go away for a bit, but they gain 2 levels for free. But we've got money for the trainer. Let's train those monsters. Alright. Cost me a fucking... God, his is 225. Good lord. This is really good, though. He can... If their physical armor is negative, he deals double damage. By one random penalty, heroes affected by at least one penalty. Your attack just goes up. 30 fire damage. Weird that it doesn't let you compare with what their old attack was. Can I go here to see? Oh, it's telling you what it was? You don't see how it... Oh. Plus 10 power. What if it goes up by 10 and then you gain 20 life? That's pretty solid. Azul applies haste to all monsters of the dungeon when the Time Watcher is defeated. Okay. You put him in early and everybody gets haste. That could be very useful. Gains another ability. What does a Satyr gain? All demons of the group gain enhanced resistance to start a fight. Resistance increased by 20. Okay, so only if I put you with demons, though. Ones are demons. The Flame Eater, Dust Armor, and the Succubus, and the Time Watcher. Okay. Most of them are demons. That's probably pretty solid. Training for that. Goblin, I don't care about you. Yours is crap. Applies enraged to other monsters of the group and orc is attacked. That's pretty good, although your enraged one is only 10%. I like this guy. And do we have enough for the Boar Man? It's freaking awesome. That's all our money. Okay, so knowing that, we definitely want you in the front, and we need the Satyr with the demons. You're currently with the demons? Satyr and the demons! You're only with some of the demons. I wanted to take full advantage of... Oh wait, Satyr's over here. Oh yeah, you got plenty of demons on your team. Okay, that works. We want to put Time Watcher in the beginning, because... I don't swap you right now. Okay, never mind. Swap you now. Alright, so we put you in the beginning. That way when you die, you'll haste Team 2. Still primarily about poisoning and attacking with the Succubus, I guess. I should put Boar Man, Team 2. These guys could be all Team Demon. I like that. Okay. Send 3 volunteers to point to the place of your choice. Choose an employee to protect the sales partner during a business trip, or the company needs some equipment. Rent out some trap. I don't have an extra trap, so I can get business trip or plunder. Business trip. Can we send my goblin out? Oh, it's all good guys. Damn it. Send the Time Watcher out for 5 weeks. Gain some gold and motivation. 18 weeks for Robert. Gain an artifact. All monsters of the group gain enraged 4 when a creature is defeated. That's good, but 18 weeks. Good lord. I'd rather send the orc. 200 gold and 20 tiers. Alright, so... Can we handle the harder guys? It's a freaking 4 sword. Gives us an artifact. The only difference versus monster. That's tough. I do feel better about my team, but 4 swords? Oh, wish there was a 2 or 3 sword option. Instead, we're gonna go for the easy one. We can still use more monsters. A lot of those artifacts are not pure good either. They're fake. I have not fought an apprentice yet. Or an herbalist. Level 3? Really? 48 nature damage, applies elemental weakness, heals 25% of one hero's maximum life after a fight once. Love to kill you early, but you are tanky one. Armor increased by 30, which still... Does that include her negative 5%? One of them is not going to be slower than my Time Watcher. Damn, 85. That sucks. You get to go first then. 31 fire damage to the front. Ricochets once the monster positions behind the target if the target is defeated. It's 14 ice damage to the monster with the lowest ice resistance at the start of each fight. That's a dick move. God, all three of them have negative ice resistance too. You also deal ice damage. Fuck. The back guy is getting attacked by nature. Be you back. And then the front guys are getting assaulted with ice and fire. A song of ice and fire. Only one that's good at all those things is Simon, and he does gain enhanced resistance at the start of the fight. Simon the Satyr. So what combination after that? They're all demons, so they'll all take advantage of his enhanced resistance. I mean, Time Watcher's got to be used because he's the one I upgraded, and he does the haste thing. Air damage to the front. Ah, you do have negative air resistance, which is good. Deal nature damage to the back. I think you're the one that's going to be in back. So in the middle, we can either put our Flame Eater. They both kind of have similar resistances. In terms of negative ice but positive fire. Nobody's attacking them at first. Or it does... You can apply burn to everybody. Whereas you can just deal fire damage and adds stacks to the penalty. What I should do is have those two together. You also spread stacks. So let me get the guy who's actually applying stacks, which is this guy. Okay, unfortunately, no trap at the beginning. Then we have 2 traps between the next group of monsters. Ice resistance is negative. None of them have negative ice resistance. And you've got good fire resistance. Damn it. I mean, I'll probably just do this one first. Well, this does do frostbite to everybody. So we'll do this one. The next one we'll do the poison frog. Your poison to everybody. Then we've got Team Poison. It's got good nature resistance. You've got really bad nature resistance, in fact. Front, fire, and ice. But he has both good front, fire, and ice. I think this is what the team's gonna look like. Not gonna use that stupid goblin, he sucks. Okay. Oh, my best laid plans. That's such a cool animation! Why is every animation so cool? Someone's a fucking ice bird that goes... I mean, it could have just done something like, you know, she waves her hand and the dude just puffs with ice. But no, she summons a cool fucking ice bird that attacks the nearest enemy. I love that. Alright, so what I want to do is attack... God, you have 330 morale. Should I actually work on attacking the back line? Although you're going to want to attack the front. Your air damage. I could do the front one. How the hell? Use 110 speed? Damn, Simon. Or Smon, sorry. Not Simon. I need you to go after the Time Watcher so you can spread his shit around. Alright, so now you do 30 air damage and minus 18 morale. Applies slow, ricochets the hero position behind the target slower than the Time Watcher, which I think is why it's showing everybody. So this should ricochet to everybody, which is awesome. Whereas this will deal damage and morale if the target is slower. Only the first two. So let's do this. Nice. And that slows them down. Damage dealt double the target affected by burn. So let's burn everybody. Is your armor negative? It is negative. Oh, that's interesting. Is terrified. Morale taken from attacks and traps increased 50% just with morale, though. Let's get everybody burning. Survive, people, survive. Okay, so now I'm faster. Or actually, I slowed them down, but yeah, I'm faster. Now we can spread stacks of penalties. Applied to the target, positioned behind the target. Alright, so wait. Spread 2 stacks from all penalties applied to the target to another random hero. Deal damage to the back versus the front. Spread 2 stacks from all penalties applied to the target to the hero's position behind the target. So let's try and do this. Okay, and it looks like that increased all of your burn and slow. Increase the slow, deal good damage. Damage, deal 10% of target's current morale to target slower. If we wanted to take off morale. But this also does decent morale damage. And it ricochets to all of them, so that's just the better ability.
I'm committed.
Ooh, boy. Okay, so now applies burn. Damage dealt doubled if the target is affected by burn, which they are. I think that's the better ability. Everybody burning. I'm burning with love. Okay, so now you just hasted all my guys. Oh, Satyr! You're so done. You're so done so. Alright, they're no longer affected by burn, unfortunately. Or if I want to get that burn on there, or if I just want to really go ham on the back one. Rocket Fist!
I'm committed.
You fool, I'm made of fire. Oh no! Your stupid nature sickle. Alright, Team 1, you were not able to kill anybody. Oh, that's right, she heals people. Keep in mind, this is the 1-star group. I had a choice between a 1 sword rating or a 4-star. Alright, Burning Whip does not kill the first person. I could enrage next monsters or deal morale damage. Morale taken from attacks and traps. How much morale do you do? You guys deal no morale damage. Okay, so instead we are going to enrage my monsters. Now you're already poisoned. So does the haste affect these guys? It does. Awesome. But I didn't do much damage. Your fire resistance is pretty good, so I think I'd rather deal... Actually, your nature resistance is even better, you bastard. Get the kiss. Kiss of fire! Well, either way, you're killing this person because you're an awesome boar man who is awesome. I guess the limitation of this character is he can only ever attack the front line.
I'm committed.
Alright, group 2, I'm seeing you be able to do this. Heroes are low. Fire damage to the front, which he is weak against fire. Or he's in the middle. He's not getting attacked anyway, so his shell's not really doing me any good.
I'm committed.
Poor man. Tanking. Murder
I'm committed.
Thorman! Oh boy. Your fire is good, but your nature is bad. Alright. That just kind of kneels. I guess he kneels too. Alright. We've got another beast, the Yeti Go, who I remember proved quite helpful in the last run. Ice resistance, air resistance, good amount of health. Solid ice damage to the back. Or applies slow to everybody. Gargoyle. Stonix is a cool name for Gargoyle. Does air damage and morale to everybody. Or deals air damage and bleeding to the front. Or Futakuchi Onna. Demon Lady Miyako. Futakuchi Onna. Does morale to the back. God, I'm really excited to see what her animations look like, because I have a feeling they're fucking creepy as hell. Applies tiredness, which reduces their damage. Or you can attack the front with air damage and apply vulnerable. It's pretty good. God, I'm just so interested in what your attacks look like. Lady, look at the icon is like a fucking maw opening up. Kind of like all these options. Damage to everybody. He doesn't have much health though. Leery of the guys that have like 50 and 60 health, because they basically only get one attack off. Although he is fast. Yeah, I'm gonna choose her. I'm so curious. In fact, we might have to bench our poor Satyr. He's not doing so hot. Can I just throw you in here and you'll gain motivation after a couple weeks, or does it have to be dungeon runs? I think it has to be. Otherwise, you'd keep everybody in the garrison and just pop them back out. Could join Team 1, which is all pure demons. It was starting to get a little bit lacking, but... Well, let's keep him in here until he runs out of motivation. It's not like they disappear, they just... I have to be back in the person. Why are you giving me exclamation point? Translates to something like woman with two maws or something like that. That's cool! I didn't know that. That's awesome. That does sound creepy. Alright, so we can either buy monsters or traps. We could upgrade our traps, or we get an event. Those are all good things. All good things. Let's see. We've got... Okay. Therapist. Workout doesn't seem as important, or we've got an event. Traps never seem like they're that good. Let's look at the merchant. Wow, a Naga! Shishna is a cool Naga name. God, the fucking monsters here are so cool. 20 air damage, minus 10 morale to the front, ricochets to the hero positioned behind the target if the target's morale is above 50%. Typically it is, because I don't do a lot of morale damage. Or in the back, ice damage and minus 30 morale. Damage and morale dealt increased by 100% if the target is the last remaining hero. Oh, or the Harpy, which Harpy, I remember being pretty solid, very fast. Applies haste to monsters, although I've got the Time Watcher who can deal the haste thing. Or a giant fucking fan. Reminds me of Tomb of Annihilation, where I had the fan trap. One of the more interesting trap room scenarios in Tomb of Annihilation. I think it's on the first level too. Just does morale damage and applies tiredness. Just makes you tired. That Naga sounds fucking awesome. I'm taking the Naga. Save the rest of my money. So I forget how the therapist works, but we're gonna try. If that lets me... Okay, it's for everybody. Well, we could use 20 tiers. Well, though, +2 isn't really that useful. +1. I think +1's enough. Just thank him. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, where do we want to put our Naga? Well, room 2 makes sense because it's the only chance you're going to have the last remaining hero. For some reason you wanted to go morale damage on the last hero. Yeah, we'll leave him in the second room. We'll do the event, because I don't think I need to transmute. Once upon a time, a wandering troubadour offers to sing for your employees in exchange for a modest sum. With the right employee, you could convince her to sing for free. Do not have the right employee, though. I do not have the ghost. 50 gold, get another +1 motivation. No, it's not worth it. Only the satyr's really hurting. Fuck off! I say as nicely as possible. Another event, or we could try to plunder. We do have some extra monsters now. Let's look about plundering. So, yeah, you want to see everybody's names? It's a possessed armor. It's like a suit of flaming armor named Robert. Yeah, I love the names. The names are greatness. That was definitely one of my favorite ones. I kept calling this guy Simon until I realized it was just Smon. But yes. I love the Naga's name. Shishna is just a fucking cool-ass Naga name. The Necromancer's Lair. -1 motivation for the volunteer, but 100% chance to find a new monster. Mushroom Circle is a +3. Does that mean all 3 of these are gone for 3 weeks? Yikes, we've got a combat encounter coming up too. This one they're not gone at all. It just minuses the motivation to find a monster. Need motivation. Getting a trap. 1 volunteer. And I'm not sure how this works in terms of I can't select which volunteer is selected. So I'm up for finding a new monster. Let's see. Let's see, does it -1 for all 3 of these? Let's find out. You're the one that looks like you're selected, but... Sure. Oh, I got the ghost. Kindle! Makes sense. Necromancer would give me a ghost. Let's see if that did... That did -1 to all of them. Okay. Kendall the Ghost is considered a demon. Does lots of air damage or morale. Good air resistance. So does Miyako. Also look at the resistances and make sure I've got, like, variety, because often that's who I determine who's going to be in the lineup. A lot of morale damage to the front. -40. You are the DPS, Kendall. You have not very much life at all, but you're fast and you deal a shit ton of damage or morale. Or you can deal the air damage and morale with Demoralize. Think about adding it to this group. Make the second group more morale based than the first. Actually, you guys could do a lot of morale damage too. Leave it like that. Okay, now we've got... Oh, shit. No, we don't have options. We've got either 2 4 swords or 1 5 sword rating. Shit. Okay. Week 11, they're coming at me. The difference is I can either be rewarded a monster, a master bonus, or a quote-unquote rare. I don't know what the rare means. Master bonus, I assume, is like an upgrade for the dungeon boss. I mean, if your monsters are good enough, they don't reach the dungeon boss. I don't feel good about going after a champion yet. I'd rather, I think, take them. Even though we've got a lot of monsters, you can use monsters for other things and send them out. So let's actually grab the other monster. Alright, we've got trap. And by the way, this one is so far the same length as the other scenario, with 2 traps and 2 monsters set up. We've got trap, monster, trap, spell, monster, boss. That seems pretty good. We are facing against Shapal, the level 3 pro. Oh shit, 2 level 3s. Priestess, who deals a shit ton of air damage to the front. And she turns debuffs into buffs. Fantastic. Ton of health and morale. Stupid jester named Wilhelm does nature damage to everybody and applies dodge to somebody. He's really forgettable. That dodge is annoying though. Or Viscous, the ice wizard, does ice damage to everybody, applies slowed. That's a pain in the butt. Randomly oh fuck, I hate that one. Randomly moves all monsters in the percentage at the start of the first fight. God. I like to line them up perfectly. Initial duration of penalties received decreases by 1 per turn. Great, so you guys are specifically good about canceling my debuffs. That sucks. You assholes. Alright, what's the ice resistances like? Really good, really bad, and really good. So planar portal's probably not going to be very helpful here. But fire damage to the back could be very helpful. Or poison damage to everybody. Probably better in the next one. Do the fire, I guess. Jesus. Oh, I don't like these guys. I don't like these guys. So many options. So many options. Alright, so they're primarily doing... Fire is the worst. Or air is the worst. Air to the front. Anybody have great air resistance? Hell yeah. Actually, 2 of you have wonderful air resistance. Miyako and Kendall. Miyako's got more life. Because the others are doing AoE to everybody. Ice and nature. She's got positives of all those. Alright, Miyako, guess what? You get to be in the front. Welcome to the dungeon. Oh, I can see it. She's got a face in her back of the head. I didn't see that before. Literally got the maw right there. Okay. I'm excited to see. Please don't kill her early, enemies. Alright, so we're doing nature and ice to every... Oh shit, you're gonna rearrange my people though. Just realized that. Everybody needs at least not awful air resistance. Actually, only Smon has bad air resistance. It might be worth including you also. My ghost friend. So you would also be well to put in the front line. Kind of want to do you just because you would haste everybody if you die. Air damage to the front. It's not going to be the most useful thing. Fortunately, this guy's so fucking fast. It's not quite as useful. The back applies terrified if target's armor is negative, which it is. Interesting. Better flying penalty. But all of the debuffs don't matter as much because A, duration of penalties is going to be decreased, and this one literally replaces debuffs with buffs. So, dealing raw damage is going to be more useful, which this first team just does not do a very good job of. Nature, ice, and air. I think we're gonna do this team, even though you're about to rearrange my people. I wonder if it guarantees to rearrange, so I should try to anticipate that. For example, maybe I'll do it like this. Oh, you rearrange me. So we'll do poison, 'cause I'm sure. Although, once again, poison is just... lasts very long. Can rage this team with a spell. Okay. So... you've got good air resistance. I think it's going to be these 3 right here, because you all have... still worried about this person destroying me with the air. But you're also going to rearrange me. So, let's assume you're going to rearrange me. put them in crazy spots. Naga looks awesome. Alright, let's do it. Rearrange me, you bastard. So I'm gonna shoot you with the cannon. Okay. Alright, so the ghost is first. You can either do 40 morale damage to you, or 40 air damage to the back. Applies demoralize, but you've got the dodge fucking shield. Bastard. Easier to do like a smaller AoE attack then. Do morale damage then? Oh. Stupid rats. I'm also stoked. Always the time or place, as long as we don't discuss spoilers here, I think. It is okay. So you can do it to both the front guys, but unfortunately you are not faster than this stupid, speedy Jester Wilhelm. But you'll apply slowed, so maybe you'll be faster next time. Yes, you would. Yiko! Still has the dodge though, unfortunately. Maybe we just do air damage to the front. Applies vulnerable, which isn't gonna last because you're gonna turn your buffs to your debuffs into buffs. But you're still gonna dodge me if I try to use harassment. Hate this. Wow. Shocks people with her hair. Did she turn all of it? She only had one, maybe. No! No! Fuck! That was awful! Did hardly anything. I had one round! Oh my god. Oh dear. Let's go after morale then instead of health? Health is lower. Or are we enrage everybody? Yeah. Concentrate on doing morale damage then. And although Vorman's not gonna do any morale. But you are, so that doesn't much. Skill shot. 20 air damage minus 10 morale. Shay's behind the target. That little angry face. Angry face. You don't do any morale damage either. Crap, I shouldn't have done morale then. Nature is actually... Mm-hmm. The rats, the rats! I hurt. Oh, you... Oh, God, my head! My sweet boy's head! No! You fucking dick. Man. Break him, poor man. The rats, the rats! Oh my god. We kill one of them? Yeah, I shouldn't have done the morale, thanks. I forgot these guys were more physical based. Holy crap. Oh, do I get one more turn? I get one more turn. I think I can actually, yeah, I can kill one person. Which is good, because she was a big chunk of the DPS. Jesus Louises, though. Oh, goodness. I didn't like their whole debuff thing. I knew it was going to hurt me. You're gonna dodge me, so it's better to do the area attack. He only does that. Yeah, start of the fight. What the faces actually mean. Oh, okay. Then here's maximum round, and here's defeated. Ah, interesting. You're currently damage taken unchanged or unwavering. Damage taken increased by 15%, so you can actually affect their disposition, I guess. That's interesting. Word of that stupid jester.
To decorate my home.
The weird thing about the balance is the boss can kind of just take all of these heroes on his own. Like, the idea is you don't want him to lose any health because that health is cumulative, but then he gains health every turn. So, like, all of these, like, painful monster battles I just had, just slightly soften up the monsters and the boss just really cleans up. It's the only thing that feels just a little bit weirdly balanced. Like, they made the monsters a little too weak and the boss a little too strong. See, like, I thought, like, oh man, I hardly did anything, and then the boss just destroys them. That is a stack of 3 imps armed with knives. That's fucking hilarious. Psycho imps. Krakens. They have shit for health. Physical damage to an area, apply bleeding to everybody, or deal morale damage to the front. Ricochets surfaces behind the target. The target's morale is 150%. For a goblin drummer. Air damage to everybody. Can also apply enrage to all monsters in the group. Wow. Increased by 40%. That's huge, although you have to have one of the monsters be the goblin drummer. That's the only worry about that. And he kind of sucks. Yetigo is just really powerful with the ice damage. A lot. Everybody lost lots of motivation. Poor Naga got his head chopped off. Thankfully, the game does not have permadeath. It just uses the kind of like XCOM, but minus the death then, because they can still go into like the med bay. But even then, they've got the motivation system, so it's very forgiving. They have to lose these chunks of motivation, and then they're put in like the med bay for a while. We do have gold for the trainer. It's just too weak, boss too strong. Sounds like every one of my campaigns. What I've seen in this game, you can just have the party rush to the boss and wipe them. I know. I don't know if that's the difficulty level I'm playing at, or if it's a scenario 2, but it just feels odd that monsters get their asses kicked so much, and then it's the opposite with the boss. Like, the boss can just handle, and I mean, he's got 1200 health too. I think if it weren't, and look at this, he gains health every week. And because they've got battles only every so often, he's basically going to heal up between now and the next fight. So he would have to lose a significant amount of health to even make that matter at all. So it's an odd bit of balance. Let's see what we got here. All monsters of the group gain guaranteed critical at the start of the fight. Damage and morale dealt by next attack increased by 50%. Hot diggity. Got a lot. Robert! Applies 1 random penalty to heroes affected by at least 1 penalty at the start of the possessed armor's turn. Again, if we're going hard debuffs, that's pretty great. Or we could get somebody to level 3. We can get a new... Oh, that's a passive. 12 air damage applies demoralized to all heroes when the ghost is defeated. Ha! So that's just playing to lose, basically. I hate those strategies. What's a Naga get? Attacks have a 50% chance to apply stunned if the target's morale is under 50%. But I'm so bad at dealing morale damage. Unless I stick you with other people that can do morale, since that's what you want to do. Good look at doing that. Boy, this guy actually becomes pretty tanky when you level him up. Goblin, I hate you. Stack of consume stacks of burn applied to all heroes. Oh. That's interesting. So I could combine you with Robert. Alright, takes care of it. I mean, everybody gets cool upgrades. Like, hard to choose. Trap. What does it do? Can I look at it? Let me look at the trap? Okay. Flying dagger. Ah, sure. It's only 50 gold. I need money real bad, so we're gonna go business trip because I think that's what gives you the money. Yeah. That gives me the most amount of money, and I care the least about this orc. Actually, 191. All level 1 guys. That's not bad. Applies terrified to all heroes when a demon is defeated. Now that's a good artifact. Terrified 5. Morale taken from attacks and traps increased 50%. Obviously, I put demons in room 1. Yeah, sorry, Yavro, but you've got business to attend to. I like that artifact. Is he... Holy shit, he's out for 17 weeks. Good lord. Yankees. Got demons are all in the front room. Demons and debuffs. Only thing is the Naga would actually work better in the first room if I'm concentrating more on morale damage. Not necessarily doing that. Who would I switch out? Or we just put Smawn in the garrison where he heals up here. It will look like that. Or I should maybe split the morale. I don't know. There's too many options. Alright, so timing-wise with the stream, I think we'll get through one more combat scenario and then we'll call it, which we've got a choice between a 1, a 2, or a 3. What does the disaster mean? Is that a new thing? Disaster thing is filled in. I don't know what that means. Gain a trap, a monster, or a master bonus. We get the new trap. Like dagger deals physical damage and bleeding to the front. Okay. Once again, although monster gives you the least amount of gold, I could use gold. I want to see the disaster. Let's go with the veterans. Let's do the harder one. Alright, we've got the barbarian. They're all level 3. Applies enrage to all heroes at the start of each fight. That really sucks. Also holds his crotch, which is disturbing. Very sucky at morale. It's physical damage to the front. Fuck, that's a lot of air damage. Can't be affected by demoralized and replaces debuffs with buffs. That sucks. Jesus, they all just destroy the front person. All 3 of them attack the front line. Holy crap. That's not good. I don't have anybody that can withstand all those attacks like from 1 round. Alright, so physical damage to the front's not going to help against Barbarian. Ice damage to everybody. Okay. We could do fire or nature damage. Fire damage to the back's not going to help. Maybe poisoning everybody then. Could be the best thing to do. Yeah, so what does this mean? Oh, I just get another... Okay, so this room is 1 bigger. Like I get like another spell thing I can do. Bleed everybody, demoralize everybody, or fire weakness. Fire weakness would be fantastic, because then I could do my fire guys. Assuming I get to choose. Ooh, okay. Okay. In that case, maybe I should do the mortar. Fire damage to the back line. Now replace it with a mortar. Assuming I can do that, which I don't know if I can. I don't know if that room works. Although doing morale to the front guy would be very good as well. Let's see. So really, the front person is just going to die in the first turn. There's no way I can prevent that. Physical, air, and fire. Robert can probably take it the best. It's just going to be a lot of damage. My man. You actually don't deal fire damage, oddly enough. He does physical and morale, and then he applies burn. He's the guy that does fire damage. So we're going to try to do this combo. Dealing fire damage, dealing stacks of burn. I think... still having the Watcher would be good. Or... you can do morale damage to the front. You can. Air resistance light. Okay. We do the Naga. Too many options. Ooh, you do great morale damage to the front. Could be a good way of taking the morale off this guy. I like that. Alright, let's do that. Second trap, I don't know. Frostbite's still probably useful, even though... bit of air. If this guy's still alive, which I don't think he is, then Moorman would be very helpful. I mean, I should still use the leveled up people, because that's... they don't gain levels for being in it. Got the most health, so you're the best one to put in front. Wish I had a few more good morale people for the second room, I guess, is what I should. It's armor positive. Could put the orc instead of the gnoll. Well, you all suck at nature damage, though. Okay, so we'll just do this.
Prepare to die.
Sure, you'll have to kill them all anyway, boss. Okay, so this just works like a trap, or like a spell. Let's apply fire weakness to everybody. Like that. Hopefully. Okay, we're about the same speed as them. I like dealing morale damage to the front. You guys don't have burn on you right now. Penalty applied to all heroes. Will this increase? It's better to do this one. Increases their fire weakness. Yeah, there was just nobody can withstand that round. Everybody attacking the front like that. Oh, look at that morale damage. Yeah, now he's taking a lot more damage. Survive, please. Okay, good. Fortunately, I wasn't able to. I was able to put burn on the last one. Okay, so I think that does extra damage to you then. Or I increase how long burn is lasting. Consume stacks of burn just to do extra damage, presumably. Yeah, it just triggers all the burn. Okay. All the burn. Ghost, you actually get to go first next turn? You do. Oh, you're so close on the morale. Oh, man. Almost single-handedly broke his spirit. Shit.
And committed.
What does he have left? How much? I can't see how much morale he's got. Well, you know what I'll do? When it's the monster's turn, I'll do the morale damage. Or when it's the master's. Intimidation. Yeah, make him run away. Nice. Alright, so that helped.
Holly.
And now you guys don't get that free enraged, because I took out the barbarian.
I'm committed.
Okay, they're also gonna take, look at that, so many. I think it just means it lasts 17 turns. Alright, you want fire damage to you. Or nature damage to you. There is slightly better. You know, apply force. Okay, I was like, how are you attacking both of them? But it's because the hero target's armor is positive. Nice. Poisoned, you get the shell. You team 2, you might be able to do this. Stun would actually be. Not get the stun. Damn.
And committed.
Sorry, Boarman. Oh, because you got really good fire resistance. Okay. Doing poison then. Poison. Kill you. Excellent.
I'm committed.
Such a cool animation. All the animations are really fucking cool. It's been very impressed with that. Alright. So we got, I guess this is the master bonus. Increase one of his abilities. Armor plus 10. Make his burning whip deal even more damage. Or do even more morale. I think burning whip I use more morale. Didn't even need the master though for that one. Okay, so he gained because he was in the garrison. He's lost because they went down. I guess it's random because the ghost also died but didn't lose motivation. It's a ghost. Alright, well I think we made it about halfway through this run, but we've been streaming for almost an hour and a half, and I think that is going to do it for this stream of Legend of Keepers. I'm still enjoying the game. I'm enjoying a lot about how this game runs, the monsters, the strategy involved. It's just that weird bit that I commented on earlier where it feels like so much of the monster fights don't really matter because by the time they get to the actual boss, the boss monster just wipes the floor with the heroes without any kind of danger or tension whatsoever, and then he gains so much life afterwards. So that may be like still an early game run thing, but it's just kind of an odd bit of pacing there. So thank you all for joining me. If you like the content, please consider supporting me via patreon.com/RogueWatson. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Time Dancer, Manuel, Wizard, Princess, Christopher, Star, Lovely, Thomas, Ian, Captain Mike, Adam, Goblin Works, and Aiden. Gold patrons RPG Paper Crafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy, Numa, Marcos, Did, Sensi, Gilberto, Dead Lizard Lounge, Sam Ross, Limpy Spuds, Jerome, Fatboy, 619, Scalenia, Nick, Farty McButterpants, Blood Angel, Veronis, The Fireworks Factory, Baboon, John, A.K. Cert Tubi, Nathan, and Fast Like a Tortoise. See you all for D&D tonight, Session 1.